Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about family secrets exposed. Let's watch the video.
Do y'all know what season it is? Pisces season. My birthday in 4 days, and I will be marching on the 5th. But that's not why we're here. I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. I don't even know where to start. Let me forget it. Okay, so imagine you at work minding your business, doing what your company pays you to do, okay? You're working. You get a text message from somebody clearly playing on your phone that's saying, hey, is this such and such? You're like, who this is? So they ask again, well, is this such and such? Now, because you know bill collectors be sending text messages too, you like, I will not confirm or deny. Who are you? So they follow up with, is this such and such who live at such and such and work at such and such? And the such and such was all your information. So you like, okay, you have 3.5 seconds to talk before I call the police, before I call the CIA. You better start talking. So that's when they say, well, I'm gonna assume that this is you. My name is Mark, and I really need to meet with you. So you was like, well, I don't know no Marks. What you need to meet with me for? What's going on? So Mark says, well, I'm in town for a summer internship, and while I'm here, like, I really need to meet with you. So you're like, baby, I'm 36 years old. I'm not looking for no internship. I have a career. What we talking about? So he says, no, I'm the one in school. I'm here for my summer internship, but like I really, really need to meet with you. So in the meantime, in between time, you're texting your friend that's the FBI agent, that's not an FBI agent, that is an FBI agent, that's not an FBI agent. Like, hey, figure out who this is playing on my phone. So she tells you, say less. So you tell Mark, okay, well, I'll meet you at the police department. So he says, are you serious? So you say, yeah, they have a little pavilion area where like people do custody exchanges and stuff. That's the perfect place because it don't close till 10 p.m. So he's like, oh, well, okay, I'm not trying to harm you or anything, so that's fine. We can be there. What time? So you say 6 o'clock. So he said, okay, see you there. This is what I'll be wearing. I'll probably be there before you. Now, mind you trying to continue your work shift, but it's very, very hard because you can't stop thinking about who is Mark, what they want with you, like, what is going on? You also text your best friend and you fill her in, not to be confused with the one who's researching a number for you, okay? This particular friend is more like a sister to you. And so, because she's so supportive, she asks you, hey, do you want me to pull up with you? And you're like, no, because, I don't know who this is or what this about. I feel safe doing it at the pavilion. I have a lot of friends that's in law enforcement. I already hit one of them up. He gonna be on standby, just kind of walking around the pavilion, scoping out the scenery. So, baby, 5 o'clock couldn't come fast enough. You clocked out, gathered your things, and ran out of there. You had to fight some traffic, but you made it there like 5:55. You park, get out, head in, you make eye contact with your connect at the police department, and he let you know, like, I'm here, I got you, I see him, it's good. And you see Mark sitting at a table. He turns around and he recognizes you. He extends his hand and say, hi, it's nice to finally meet you, I'm Mark. And you look because you're like, you a child, like, how old are you? So he tells you he just made 18 like a couple of months prior. So you say to him, okay, I'm all confused, like, please start talking. So he tells you that he was adopted, and when he made 18, he started looking for his biological family. He's been able to find out the identity of his dad, but the identity of his mom is still unknown. So you say, so in a matter of like 2.5 months, you've found your family, because you just said you said you just made 18 about 2.5 months ago. So he slides the card to you and he was like, well, this is what I'm in school for. This is what my internship is. And this at this big like tech firm. And you're well familiar with the tech firm. They do cybersecurity for a lot of big name companies. So you was like, oh, so you pretty much use the tools of your internship. Like, I can have you kicked out. He was like, just hear me out. So you say, keep talking. So he tells you, you're my sister. So you laugh, slide his little internship card back to him, and you're like, but where the camera's at? This got to be an episode of pranked, because ain't no way. So you say, show me some proof. So he tells you that he doesn't have like actual files. The adoption was a closed adoption. But one of his adoptive aunties was able to link him with somebody who knew the biological father. And the biological father is your daddy as well. So he said, look, I'm not coming to interrupt y'all lives. I'm not coming to disturb y'all peace. He was like, I'm hoping that I could be a part of the family. If not, I just would really like to know where I came from. So, if you could find out who my mom is for me, like, that would be great. Now, mind you, your mama, even though she in her 60s, she still, work. But she travels for a living. Your daddy is a bridge attendant. So, he open and close the bridges for barges and stuff like that. So he kind of like snap you out of your trance, and he was like, so hello, are you gonna help me? And so you like, you damn right I'm gonna help you, because we gotta get down to the bottom of this. So you tell him to follow you to your mama and daddy house. Luckily your mama is out of town. You tell him stay in the car while you talk to your daddy. So your daddy starts telling you, I ain't make no outside children. He's lying. Like, I don't know what it is that he's looking for, but like, it's not here. Like, you are my only biological child. You, and that's it. So mind you, pray to your daddy bridge tending. Your daddy actually used to work for a social service agency because that's what his degree is in. But now that he's older and up in age, he didn't want to do that type of work. So you asked him, well, could it be possible that one of your youths like utilize your name or something like that? And he was like, yeah, anything is possible. So you say, well, I'm about to bring him in so you can meet him, like, just so we could get down to the bottom of it. So you bring Mark in. Your daddy was like, hey, nice to meet you. You not my son. This is my only child. Like, I'm not sure what's going on, blah, blah. So Mark says, well, I know one way we could solve this. We could take a DNA test. You say, sure, you're right. You leave them to talk while you go run get a DNA test from Walgreens. Come back. Y'all do the little swap. Y'all send it off. Now, your daddy made you check that the results was going to be sent by a certified mail. He didn't want the results sent by email because he was like, nah, somebody could alter that, whatever. I want this sent by a certified mail so that it has to be signed for. So that's the option that you check. You was like, okay, no biggie. In the meantime, you told Mark, hey, look, it's nothing against you, but I'm really not trying to get to know you until I know for sure, like what's going on. And Mark was like, I respect that. So you had got an email from the company like a few days after that saying, hey, your results should actually be there today. Just so happy your daddy was sending a bridge. You didn't want to miss when that envelope came. So you skirt over there so you could sign for that envelope. And you made it there just in time. So as you're going to open up the envelope, your friend that is the FBI agent, that ain't an FBI agent, that is the FBI agent, that ain't an FBI agent, she starts to call you. And so you like, damn, you got bad timing. So she tells you, man, we got to meet. You kind of knew where the conversation was heading, so you went ahead and ripped the envelope open, and sure enough, your daddy is his daddy. So you drop to your knees and you just start screaming. So your friend is like, stay at your mom and daddy house, I'm coming. You don't even call Mark yet because you gotta gather yourself. Now your friend stay about 30 minutes away, but she made it there in half the time. So, she sits down, she consoles you. She's like, I really wanted to be here, like, when you opened that envelope. So you was like, man, look, let's just go ahead on and get it all out the way. What is it that you got to tell me? So she hands you a file folder with some information on her adoption. And sure enough, your daddy is the daddy. So you continue scanning the document looking for who the mama is. And before you can even process any more information, the room just starts spinning, followed by darkness.
I was so into this video and this story time. This is crazy. I watch it like you watching it. I don't pre-screen these. I'm going, if I find the part 2, I'll definitely make another video. But this is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.